Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So today we are going to be talking about our top 10 things to do in Jamaica.
Best things to do in Jamaica.
Now these are the things that we've experienced, and we do also recommend you guys to do it as well.
So you can have the same experience and the great experience that we have.
Now without further ado, let's just jump straight right into it. But before you do that, if you can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that will help us so much. Let's jump into it. Okay, so now the first thing that I recommend, me personally, just because I love it so much, is food. Now, you see Jamaican food, yeah? Especially in Jamaica.
Yeah, for real.
Perfect. Like, this is why I call it home, because it goes right into my heart. You see, I had to switch it there because heart is in the left, you know?
Yeah, for real.
One thing that I do recommend going to is, it's like it's not too expensive, it's quite cheap. It's like our fish and chips here in the UK, but there's a place called, it's the Island Grill.
Island Grill. I call it Island Grill, but it's spelled the same way.
I think it's
I-S Land Grill.
I call it Island because I say
it is island, isn't it? But you know,
Island Grill. But anyways,
you ain't gonna forget it now because go in there and say, hey, is this Island Grill?
So
or Island Grill.
Yeah, anyways,
okay. And let us know.
Okay, now, so one thing that I was pretty much eating every day was jerk chicken and rice and peas and plantain.
You forgot the festival.
And the festival. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Nice.
No,
it's done perfect.
Trust me, it's amazing. Like, you know, it's cheap and it just tastes delicious.
Cheap and cheerful.
Yes, and one thing that I would also recommend trying in Island Grill that I've never really thought about, babes. What would you think? What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I usually have fish, but they didn't have fish in there, so I had to have chicken.
It's not even the fish, it's the beetroot juice.
No, I ain't tried that.
Yes, you did.
Did I try it?
Of course, you even took a picture with it.
Yeah,
Look at you.
Yeah. So what, do you recommend it?
I would definitely recommend trying the beetroot juice, yes.
Okay, so that is tip number 1.
I'm not finished with tip number 1.
Okay, tip number 1 still.
KFC.
KFC.
We're still in the food category.
Okay. There's 3 different types of chicken you can get in KFC. You've got
barbecue,
you've got
spicy,
and you've got
crispy.
The original one. I recommend, or we recommend, let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Barbecue.
There you go. Barbecue one's the best.
Yeah.
And I don't eat chicken. But I did eat chicken to try it, but I don't usually eat chicken. So are we done with food now?
No. I ain't done yet.
Okay.
There's a list of things that I do recommend for
what
food.
Else?
The cheese and beef patty.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah, cheese and beef patty is really nice. And I recommend getting it with peanut butter
and banana milkshake. Yeah, the peanut butter and banana milkshake. Yeah. And this is something that we bought in, there's like a local shop in Ocho-Rio. Yes.
Yeah, it's in
Ocho-Rio, yeah.
So, tip number 1.
I'm done with tip number 1 now. You see, I love food. That's why I had to add them more.
That's the value that we give, you know. Tip number 1 is a full package of food. Right, this is number 2, right? So I recommend as an excursion to go to Dolphin Cove and Jungle Trail in Ochi. Now in Dolphin Cove you can swim with dolphins, sharks and stingrays and much more. In the Jungle Trail there's loads of different animals in there. You can hold them, fishes, rabbits. You had these reptile animals in there as well. It's really interesting, and the lovebirds. I really like the lovebirds. They give you some like little biscuits, bread, little crumbs. Birds come, they sit on you and they eat, but they're not like most birds that you go poo everywhere. So it's nice, you know, and we've got some nice pictures with them. Had a really great time with the lovebirds and the different animals that are there, parrots and much more. So as an excursion, I do recommend to go to Dolphin Cove and the Jungle Trail.
Tip number 3. We both recommend, you cannot miss this out. Like, this is the must go excursion.
Right.
Dunn's River. You cannot forget about Dunn's River.
Yeah. Definitely.
Dunn's River, it's probably like the most visited tourist attraction there. So there's a waterfall, which is obviously, this is man-made, but it is amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
One thing we do recommend bringing is wet shoes, just because the stones may be uncomfortable on your foot and may be slippery, so you just want to keep yourself safe. And do bring swimwear, because obviously there's water and you don't want to wear clothes.
Yeah, and there's children around, so there's no question of getting totally naked, okay? Now, when I was younger, I went up Dunn's River and I nearly died. I slipped off a rock. I didn't hurt myself, but I went back into the water on my back, looking up to the sky, and just wondering why. No, but I was panicking and splashing water, and then all I felt is somebody grabbed the back of my shirt and pulled me up like this, and they saved my life. And when they pulled me up, they said, stand up, stand up. And then I put my foot down, and then the water was like here. So I could have died in water, I could have stood in, which would have been real embarrassing. Can you imagine the news reports? Boy dies in waist high water. You know what I mean? Everyone would freak out and not want to go.
Oh.
But if done safely, it's very fun, and you can take a tour guide if you want that extra safety. But if you're adventurous, go without. If you're with family, go without. The reason why I say go without is because it's a single trail pretty much. Everyone's going the same way, so they're not going to show you any hidden gems. And the other reason is you're going to come up with some difficulties. It's a great chance to solve your family issues or your issues with your friends. If you get into like trouble, you remember like, hey, you remember last time when man helped you like climb up the waterfall and that. Do you know what I mean? So you can build that deeper connection. That's why now me and my wife, we went up there, and after we came off of it, we was that much stronger, closer together, because we supported each other through it.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I would say, yeah, we supported each other, but it didn't make us get...
We're close, bro.
Like,
look at this.
Connection.
Look at this, bro. We're close, I'm telling you.
Okay, let's just go to the next top tip, please, because...
Those were the days. Tip number 3, guys, is to experience a haircut in Jamaica. If you're a guy, go to the barbers and get a haircut. I did when I was there, and I was really impressed by the quality and the care, the standard that it came to of my haircut. Now, I would even say that they are on par with the great Turkish barbers. So guys, I think getting a haircut would be a great experience, and I think you will be surprised too. I even recommend females going and trying to get some braids.
Oh, okay.
When we was at Dunn's River, they actually have booths there where you can get braids.
Yeah,
so there will be other places where you can also do the same. Get some braids in Jamaica. It's all fun and a great experience to experience. So go and do it.
Yeah, why not? You know, you go to the country looking different. You could leave the country looking different as well.
Yeah, so especially if you've not tried that hairstyle, I think it'll be really good to give it a go and to experience it.
Good shout.
Tip number 3.
Tip number 4. We recommend doing a blue hole excursion. An excursion where there's a lot of cliff jumping and also a waterfall. Now we had so much great fun over there. We took loads of pictures, funny pictures, even under the waterfall.
Yes, I would even add to it to take a tour guide, because they're really nice over there and very friendly as well. Young guys over there that will take you through the journey, and this is a unique space, so they will take you to the hidden gems, places to explore, tell you where's the best place to jump, how to jump safely. So I definitely recommend taking a tour guide with you. I can't remember our tour guide's name, but he was great, definitely great. You experience jumping off cliffs. You start with some small ones. The smallest one was actually the hardest one for us. But it gives you the confidence to try the bigger ones off. And if you're really confident, you can try jumping off the waterfall, which we didn't because it looked scary, but our tour host did. So we got to experience what it looks like when someone jumps off the waterfall, but we weren't gonna try that because I just didn't want to hurt myself. Maybe next time. It just looked too high for me, to be honest. The first jump, I was really scared. It took me it took me a long time to jump, but the instructor, he was really nice. He kept me calm. He said not to worry, and he tried to make me feel bad by a little girl jumped before me and say, you see, even the little girl done it. That doesn't help the situation for me. But anyways, in the end, I managed to jump, and it wasn't even that bad. It's great fun. Obviously there's different levels, and I am so surprised that I've actually jumped. I can't remember how many meters it was, but it was quite high. It was not the waterfall, but it was a little lower than that. But I still managed to jump that, even though it did take me a long time, extra long, to jump, but I did it. Tip number 5, guys, is it's another excursion. It's also about cliff jumping. So the first place is the Blue Hole. If you're successful and you had a great time there, another great place to go, highly recommended for cliff jumping, is Rick's Calf. Rick's Calf is in Negril, and it's a really calm part of Jamaica. It's the northwest of the island. It's really calm. A lot of people go there for their honeymoons and family outings, and it's got Rick's Calf there, which is a well-known place to jump off cliffs. So again, they've got the first level, second level, 4 different levels where you can jump off. You jump into the ocean, to the sea, and if you're there at the right time, you also see there's a guy that climbed up a tree, and he jumped from I don't know how many meters high it is, but I mean it's just crazy because me personally, I know quite a few black people, not many that can swim. So when you see a black person that can swim and dive, and he's underwater for like a minute after he dives into the water, it's crazy to see. But I mean, he, hats off to him, and you can experience it too if you go to Rick's Calf. And that's tip number 5, guys. Tip number 6. It's not an excursion. 6. It's not food, but is going to the market. Ladies, if you love your shopping, I do recommend going into the market. It is so colourful. You can see the green, you'll see the orange, you'll see the yellow, you'll see the jeans, you'll see the glasses. It's just colourful. It's got everything there. But the people there are nice. The souvenir is nice. And the other thing, because a lot of markets is like when you go to sell something, sometimes it could be, you can feel pressured. they're so relaxed, man. The Jamaicans, they're so relaxed they're so comfortable in their skin. They're just chilled. Like they'll let you browse around before they come and they actually talk to you most times, unless you directly go and talk to them.
Yeah.
So if you like that experience, you can go and have a look around without the, person, the shop owner, the market owner of the stall, looking over your shoulders like, you want this one? One thing you'll get in the market, right, which you won't get in a Jamaican shop, is when you go into a Jamaican shop and you ask for something, yeah, especially in the UK, me nah have that. Me nah have that. In the market, me have that.
We have it.
Me have that.
They'll even recommend you to go to another shop as well if they don't have something.
Yeah.
They're quite nice like that.
Yeah.
And one thing that we bought in a Jamaican shop was there's like words where it's just a patois and translating it to English.
Yeah.
What a pretty girl. What a weird girl, pretty.
So which was actually quite nice because obviously there's certain words that I didn't know how to say in patois, but now I do.
He got himself dirty. Him nasty up himself.
I didn't know how to say in patois, but now I do because I
Like,
see it in our room.
give me an example.
Alright, give me your words.
Why you there, pun?
What? That's not on the list.
Yeah.
That was not on the list.
Alright, I'll give you an easy one. My mother.
Oh, my mother.
Alright, pick me.
My child. What, child?
Alright.
Yeah, that's gibberish. But no, guys, I definitely recommend going to the market. Literally, there's a lot of things there that you can bring to your country and just for souvenir.
Yeah. You can buy a flag, put it in the country and say, I conquered.
Tip number 7.
Tip number 7, guys, is an excursion. I recommend to travel to Mystic Mountain, where you can do the Sky Explorer, you can do the zip line excursion, and you could also do the bobsled.
Which we've done all 3.
We've done 2 out of the 3 because we've done zip lining quite a few times now. So we didn't actually opt for the zip line, but I would recommend it. You can actually get a package where you pay for all 3 and you get a discount. We didn't. We got the 2 because the price for 2 was cheaper than taking all 3, and we wasn't really interested in the zip line at that time. One thing we did do when we went Mystic Mountain is we danced. Right, there's food that you can eat up there, and there's usually performers. They're playing nice cultural music. They got their what they call
tambourine?
it? Tambourine. I mean, they got tambourines. They got was it ting ting ting?
Ting. Yeah.
They've got all of this nice instruments up there, and they got dancers. Now I just went.
Steel pan.
Me and Sarah, we both went with them to dance. And they was like teaching us what dance is. They were showing us like moves. Obviously I was better than Sarah.
We always have this argument, okay, guys. I want you to vote who was better dancer. It's either myself or Dean, and obviously
there will be a video that will show, and I, the better dancer, just write down in the comments below if it was me or if it was she. So, okay, but the bobsled is so much fun. It's like a roller coaster. It's just you, 2 people. So it's very nice. You can shout, you do what you want because it's just you and your partner, you and your brother, you and your sister, you and your son, you and your daughter, you and your uncle, you and your... Okay, you get. So it's very fun, private. And the skyline you need to take to get there anyway, so you're gonna have to do that and either choose the bobsled or the zip line. Right, guys, that is tip number 7.
We're gonna now move to tip number 8. Okay, so tip number 8, we recommend visiting the Luminous Lagoon in Falmouth. Man, oh man, I'm telling you guys, make sure you bring a camera because the water is glowing. Like you are literally gonna be glowing in the water.
Yeah.
It's blue and it's so bright. You also see fishes, I believe.
Yeah,
see
the fish actually make it blue.
Okay.
Now, don't take a picture with flash because it will look like this. But without flash, it looks like this.
Trust me.
Now, they do a little, they take a little video of you jumping off into the water, you have fun and all of that. But also, before you actually go on the boat into the water, you have performers. And we had this performer called Dragon who was blowing fire, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really hot. It was like we were just spectating, and the distance was kind of like about maybe like 10 meters away from him.
And you can still feel the heat.
Yeah, it's very, very warm. Now, that was great, and we actually saw a guy climb a pole to turn the light off as well, which was interesting. You see some different things and some quirky stuff.
Those different activities there. We also do recommend bringing money because there's a restaurant there, so don't forget to, if you're hungry, you know, you can buy yourself a drink or food.
Yeah.
And there is a changing room there as well, so obviously we got there by coach, so we, you know, wore our clothes and then we got changed in the changing room because we just didn't think to wear our swimming costume underneath because we thought that we won't go in the water.
Yeah, they've been a bit uncomfortable as well, you know, sitting down in your swimming costume.
Yeah. It is a bit of a long drive from Ocho Rio to the
that's
Lagoon.
if you're staying there.
Yeah.
If not, it's not too bad. But great excursion, and that's tip number 8, guys. Okay.
Numéro 9.
So, tip number 9 is an excursion. Now, this excursion, it involves a little bit of a workout, but not too much of a workout. So it's great. Now, the views of it is amazing.
Spectacular.
This is the Blue Mountain.
Yes.
Now, the Blue Mountain is well known. It's a cycle route. You don't cycle up it, you cycle down it. So the route, you get in a coach, it takes you up. Now, when you are going up, you're gonna pass a few places where it's gonna look a bit scary because there's a few narrow roads, and you can literally look out your window and you're looking down.
I'm telling you.
Like there's no road, like you're just wondering, the coach is floating, what's going on? Like there's nothing here.
Yeah.
But it's great once you get up there. You are first. It starts with they show you like how coffee beans are made.
Yeah,
it's really interesting, and you see the experience. The food.
The food was amazing, and there was a restaurant right in a mountain as well. Beautiful view, nice music, friendly people. The food was spectacular. I'd definitely give that a 10 out of 10. Yeah,
the food was amazing. The coffee beans apparently was amazing. We don't drink coffee, but if you do and you're a coffee lover, then I believe you'll like that. And the route down is very nice. And if you do get hot, you do pass a waterfall on the way down where people go in for a dip. You're allowed to swim in there, but you're not allowed to dive if you're with your tour guides. And lastly, you there's loads of experience cultures that you'll find on your route down, and we had a leaf that they picked off. I can't remember what it's called, but it was very minty.
It was very minty.
It was very mint, and you chew on it, and it's and the other thing, in Jamaica, there's a lot of different trees that they use for medical care that are good for different things, issues that you may have. So if you speak to your tour guide, you might find
remedies.
Remedy to something that you might be going through. So you might not want to go there just for that, but if you're there, you might as well ask anyway.
Why not?
So that, my friend, is tip number 9.
And then tip number 10, we're going to end how we started. And it's going to be about food. food. So, food that I recommend eating in Jamaica is mango. I'm telling you guys, the mango in Jamaica is nice and juicy. Because the weather is so hot, the first thing that you want to eat is fruit.
Right.
Don't you think so?
The way the weather conditions the fruit is different.
It's amazing.
Than, well, in the UK, if you're from the UK, because I mean you've got sun. It's like trying
It's
to
so
cook.
tropical.
Can you imagine trying to cook something raw with only 50% heat? It's not going to taste good. Jamaica has full heat.
Yes.
It's lovely and juicy.
Yes.
I mean, you're eating mango like
no one cares, mate.
It's
I don't.
nice.
Trust me. You should try the mango in Jamaica. The next fruit I suggest is trying a star fruit. Now, this is a type of fruit that you won't see anywhere else. Like, I've never tasted star fruit, but I loved it in Jamaica.
I think there are other Caribbean countries that might have star fruit, but most people haven't tried it. So I would recommend also to seek out the star fruit. There's grocery shops that you can go to, and they've got their produce. You've got the produce aisles where you got the fruit.
The fruit aisles.
So it's really nice.
And this is how it looks like. But yes, so if you don't know how it looks like, we'll just stick a picture up there.
Also, guys, the fish that you eat in Jamaica, it tastes really fresh. It tastes really fresh, really nice, really healthy. A lot of it is sourced locally, which means it's really fresh, and you can taste the difference. So you see that little taste the difference brand Sainsbury's had? They must have been in Jamaica why they got that little slogan. So just a bit of history. So you can actually go fishing. Some of the locals do it. That's our last tip, guys, of the best things to do
in Jamaica
when you're there. Now, guys, if you had value and you learned something from this video, we would appreciate if you would like and subscribe to our channel. Now, if you haven't seen our video of our trip through Jamaica, go and check that out, guys. If not, we'll see you on another video. You take care now.
Peace!
We're joking, you know. Right, let's do it.
Alright. Okay. So today...
you might get a good catch, like this one.
Fruit. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm adding drama.
Oh, sorry. Uno, dos, tres.
Tip number 3. What is it? 7.
What's that movie called?
Tip number 7. It's called 7.
No, the movie. That's
Heaven.
bobsled.
We are going to heaven, to the mystic, to the mountain. It's called
Mystic.
Cool
Running. That's it.
Yeah.
I do recommend. Actually, let's click. Oh, you're calling me food? Okay.
Alright.
Wait.
So in KFC you can get 3 different types of chicken. You can get
Spicy.
Spicy chicken. You can get
Barbecue.
Oh, it's the barbecue, isn't it? It's not spicy then. It's barbecue, plain, and the jerk. Oh no, the barbecue one is the jerk one. No.
No.
You got jerk,
Normal. Crispy.
and then what is it? Barbecue or spicy? It's barbecue, isn't it? Or is it spicy? Now I'm confused.
I don't think they had jerk. I think they just had. I think they just had a barbecue and a crispy one.
Yeah. There's 3 different types of chicken you can get in KFC. Number 4, guys.
Number 4.
See again, the key listening. Right, we'll talk about the fish.
Baby.
It smells.
Because you poop.
Yeah, but I pooped ages ago.
I know, but that's what. Tip number 8
is great. Oh, tip number 8. So tip number 9 is Blue Mountain. Wait, you're a joke, man. It's 12. Star food?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Then we could watch a movie, okay? Because I know you want to watch a movie.
No, I actually don't mind.
Okay.
It's quite nice that spend time.
Exactly. But we'll watch a movie tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, tomorrow you can watch a movie.
So I'll choose another excursion. I will choose the one I want. Thank you.
Okay.
And
You can just choose Rick's Calf
Rick's
because
Calf.
we've spoken about cliff jumping.
Listen, I said I would choose the one I want. Now I'm choosing a different one.
No.
I'm
No,
choosing-
stop it. That's enough.
I will choose Rick's Calf.
There you go.